Now, the next topic we are going for attack surfaces. That means where exactly the attacks will be done. Okay, that's going to attack surface. So consist of reachable and exploitable vulnerabilities in a system. So generally, the attack surface means the vulnerability of a system is going to be the attack surface. So the attacker is going to monitor. If you study ethical hacking, so in ethical hacking you can study some steps like footprinting, okay, scanning, sniffing. So what are the first 3-4 steps means? It is finding the vulnerability of your target machine. So once if you identify the vulnerabilities of your target machine, so easily you can attack on the vulnerability. So that is going to be the attack surfaces. Now, for example, so these are all some examples available here. So port numbers, open ports. So if you study the network security, so soon we are going to upload your course, okay, for network security. So port scan, it's a very important concept. So identifying the open ports, what are the ports open in a target machine? So ports open on forwarding facing web and other servers and coding listing to the other ports. Okay, that's it's open ports. Okay, if you want to make it just summarize this. So port numbers or a open port is going to be attack surface. Then services available on inside of your firewall. On the inside of the firewall. So the services which are available on the inside of the firewall. So that is also going to be a attack surface. Then any program, so a code, a set of code that processing the information, the incoming data, email, XML, Office documents, and industry specific. So these are all going to be the attack surfaces. Even if you take very simple way, Office documents means there is a concept called macros. So macros is going to be the attack surface. If you take a Word document. So like processing the data, email, XML, Office document, okay, that is the programs which is going to process. So these are all okay, it's going to be the attack surface. Then custom data exchanging format. So the data exchanging format, what type of data, okay, what format you are following to exchange the data. So the data format is going to be an attack surface. Then so interfaces, SQL, that means the database, and the web forms. Okay, these are all okay. If you go for the web forms means we can have like SQL injection. In SQL, this is also related with the database. Okay, so these are all the attack surfaces. Okay, web forms, or we can say websites or web pages. Okay, so these are all the attack surfaces. Then an employee with access to the sensitive information vulnerable to the social engineering attack. So this is we are going to discuss the human security. Okay, so what does that means? Different types of social engineering techniques. Okay, like shoulder surfing, okay, dumpster diving. So these are all the various surfaces collecting the data from the social engineering websites. Okay, so I'm working in an organization, so I'm the system administrator, and I'm having a social engineering. I'm in the social media. I'm having a page. Okay, for example, in Facebook, I'm having my own account. So I used to share so many personal things, means so the attacker can collect the data from them. So what is my mobile number? What is my car number? Okay, car number, plate numbers. So these things they can collect and they can try to attack. So these are all the attack surfaces. So attack surfaces means generally where the attack is going to happen. Okay, so this is going to be the list examples. Now you can see we can divide these attack surfaces into 3 categories. One is a network attack surface. Second one is a software attack surface, and third one is a human attack surface. So this human attack surface only we discussed as the last one. Okay, that means the vulnerabilities created by the personnel or outsiders, such as social engineering, human error, and trusted insights. I'll give you a very simple example. Okay, I know some people, particularly the old people. Okay, so what they used to do means they use a PIN number, the ATM PIN number on the backside of the ATM card. So this coming under the human attack surface. So easily, if you get a ATM card from someone, automatically the other side, okay, you can find the PIN number written. So this is a human error. Human error. So dumpster diving. Okay, shoulder surfing. So there are plenty of types available. We are going to cover all these things in the coming lectures. Then software surface attacks, so which are related to the programs, applications, operating systems, web pages. Okay, so these are the things which is related to the software attack surface. So network attack surface means it is related with the communication. So whenever the data is moving from one network to another network, so this is going, okay, these types of attack is going to happen. Okay, so you can see here vulnerabilities over an enterprise network, wide area network, or the internet. So including this category, included in this network, okay, they're giving the examples here. You can see the denial of service attack, okay, interception. So today we discussed about the interception. So these are all, okay, like eavesdropping, monitoring. These are all examples for network, okay, attack surface. So 3 different attack surface categories. Okay, the first one is the network attack surface, second one is a software attack surface, and third one is a human attack surface.